Hello friends, Voodoo Guzu here. Welcome back to this Vintage Story series. We are heading into episode 8 right now, and we're just going to jump right back into it. I hope you are doing well. In the last episode, we expanded our farm a little bit, but I did it incorrectly, I realized. So, I think we need to fix that today. We also have to plant some seeds here that we found on the expedition that we also got from the last episode. And let's just go ahead and start that right away. Oh, well, okay, well, it appears we have a bit of an issue here. So I'm thinking maybe I just stand here. Oh, they're gonna throw stuff at me. Okay. Well, this episode is already turning on its head a bit, which is fine. We'll deal with it here. So my plan is to I don't know if I don't know if we're actually going to be able to fix the current garden farm. Sorry, I don't know what the best thing to do would be. Set it up wrong, and I don't know if I should. Looks like we're just at well after 3 anyway. Are these guys all going away now? Is that what's happening? So I don't know if we are going to. Let's go over and take a look. That's the best thing we can do right now, and I need more sticks, but we'll get. Also don't have a knife. Let's find some. Let's find that real quick. There we go. And head to our. So I received tips from several people about doing the farm a different way, and I did not do it correctly. I think there's supposed to be 2 in between each of these. And I'm wondering, do I keep it as is? Will I get my seeds back if I pop these up here? Let's see here. Okay, so I do get my seed back. Ooh, not all the time though. Nope. So I am not going to change this right now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that my future... Well, you know what? What can I do here? Stagger these. Because it's just going to be like this. If I stagger these, I can get a few more things out of it, right? Because there is water. Let's just do... We're going to leave it like that for this part. Okay. And I'm doing this real time, figuring this out myself, so... And then we'll make sure that the rest of our farm plots are made the right way. So I apologize for that, for misunderstanding. Let's go ahead and plant all this for now. Do we maybe add some here too? Do like this. What is this, water? No, that's not water. That's part of the issue that we had. So we'll set that free. We'll just try to maximize what we can here. I don't think that we can do too much here differently. I know, this looks goofy. This can also be replaced later on once we have a more consistent, once we're a little more established, we might just come through and just redo everything. For now, just want to maximize. Let's do our flax seeds over here. Get those going ASAP. But I hope everybody is well today. Okay, what just happened? Oh, I need food. Let's go get food shortly here. We'll plant the rest of this stuff. Be able to get most of this down. Yeah, we can get it all down right now without having to expand, so that's good. Go back and get a little grub. Grub from our hub. Oh, we got berries at least. Let's see what else we have. We need one more berry. But let's see, plans besides... Other plans do we have today? Do we have anything cooking? No. We do have grains. I can make porridge. Can I make porridge with mushrooms? Let's see what we can all make here. We know we're gonna need grain. Is it fruit that makes porridge? No, it's the grain that makes porridge. That makes sense. That's porridge is like oatmeal and stuff, rice and oatmeal. Let's do that. And really, shoes are wrong, which is fine. At least it's taking it. I think. Red wine cap and fruit. Okay. Do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. We got porridge. A lot of porridge. Let's get some. What should we use? Should we use peat? I'll just use wood. And a little fire to get it going here. And a rift over here. You gotta cover this hole as a recommendation. Oh yeah, look at you. We need blocks that can cover, so we need some dirt. A couple holes. Okay, we might not do it immediately right now. We are gonna need to cover these on recommendation from Rod. And what we got going on here? Is this all made? Not yet. Just want to take a little bit of. We can put all our foods back in. Excellent. We got 1 blue clay. Bones. We're gonna need to. We should bring our bones with us so that. Actually, let's do that now. Let's make our axe and knife. Yeah, I had completely forgot that you can make those two from using the bone, and it'll be more durable. Do that. Do the knife. And I think we should. I think we need like 11 more copper to have enough for a pickaxe. We need to go get coal. I think that. How am I going to do that? No, I'm going to need to make coal. Okay, let's move that. Let's get that off. Let's go get a bowl. Bowl. Let's get the honk sickness away. I don't want to be honking all day. Okay. Let's get rid of them berries down here. See, that needs to go in the pile. Let's make ourselves a knife. I should just put 2 down right away. That would have been smarter. An axe. Okay. We have a couple extra things of food. 1 extra thing of food, I think. 1 or 2, I don't know. What do we need? We got the garden fine for now. We don't have anything else to plant. We need to go get copper. We need to be able to melt. Let's see here. I want to check this out. Vintage story. Sorry, I'm actually going to. Does it allow us to pause here? Okay, I'm just going to pause for just a second here. Just because I don't want time to go out on me. But, let's see. Vintage story. Much brown coal to copper. Need at least 2 to 3, depending on how many nuggets you are smelting and whether you have a bellows. Copper requires. Well, let's try this. Do I even have a... I do have a crucible. So that's good. Let's put the crucible in here. I still need to make... a tong. Wait, it's a tong. Wooden tong. So I need a piece of coil rope. Or can I use a... Wait, can I use a cattail instead of the rope? Let's check that again. No, I think I need straight up rope. Do I have any rope left? Don't, but I have this. So let's go get some more sticks and some vines. Excellent. They are in game, by the way. Day 8 in the game. Again, it's kind of... Our episodes are about the same length as the in-game day default. And let's see if we can find some vines real quick here. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Should have enough for a rope. There we go. Head back. I need to make some more bandages as well, which I don't have the stuff for it right now. I need more horse tail. So we'll have to be on the lookout for that. And we need to make our tongue. There we go, 1 tongue. We have, make just enough gonna get this kiln, the fire going with peat since its burns hotter, which will allow us to save a little bit of the coal to make sure we have enough to melt this. We have 3 brown coal. Oops, let's put that down, get that back. Let's count out our 20 copper here. There we go. Excellent. I think things are moving well, but we're gonna try and get this thing. What is that? Burns up to 900, so then we'll replace the coal in there, as well as yeah. As soon as that hits 900, we're flip-flopping this out of here. And I hope that gives us enough to make our pickaxe so we can go get more coal. So then we can go and make our hammer. Well, once we find the rest of the copper we need, which is 12 apparently. Almost there. Almost there. Alright. We have swapped it out. See how that works out for us. I think we should be fine according to my search that I just did. That'll definitely help. I'm curious now. Cause this thing's gonna heat up with the quickness. We only need it to get 184 more degrees hotter. We are almost halfway there already. Yeah, that's kind of that's an interesting mechanic that they put in. It's the exact like temperatures and whatnot. Different fuel sources being different. Heating abilities. And here we go. Process has started. We're still only on our first piece of coal. Yeah, I think it's only going to use one more piece of coal, if that. Yeah, one piece of coal it'll need, I think. Oh no. Oh, that's cool. It only used one piece if we heated it up with, let's jibber jabber. No jibber jabber. I need to get this thing out quickly. Oh, I almost messed that up. That would have been, no, I would have been able to do it again. I had enough supplies to redo it if I needed to. But hey, look at that. We got our first iron pickaxe. That's exciting. And, we already fired the hammer mold and the other thing, so that's cool. The other pickaxe. Excellent. Well, I learned something useful there. I'm curious if, like, how much more copper, like if I had an extra piece of copper in there, would that have extended? Would I have needed more fuel then? Seems like you would. We are, what time is it? We are at noon. So what I want to do is I want to grab this pickaxe And we're gonna head, where do we have our coal marked down? Brown charcoal right there. So we're gonna head east. So this thing should just about be ready. Let's get this out of our hand. It's gonna be glad I saw that somewhat early. This is almost ready to go. We don't need to bring coal. We don't need to bring this entire bowl of food, but do I want to? I think we should be fine. We'll save that there. Is there anything else I need to drop off? We have 2 foods. Okay. 2 foods. We don't need the hoe. And this is almost ready. A couple more degrees. Did I not fire this? Oh no, the crucible is just hot, that's why. Slow, slow, slow. There we go. We have our first fully constructed pickaxe. And one of the things I should be doing is I should be making another improvised armor. We're gonna go west here to, let's pin this so we know where we're going. And as a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's delete this death icon from episode 2. But we can head over. I have a couple seeds in my... Did I forget to plant seeds, or did I just pick some up? Where are the seeds? Turnip. We're just gonna jump on through here. And I still want to get going on fishing. What else do I need? One second here. I need to just pull something up. There we go. Have a timer going. And this is where we marked kind of the middle of where this stuff was. So let's make a shovel head while we're here. And by the way, if you are enjoying this, and if you haven't already, if you want to keep up to date on my episode releases, if you are wanting to take a second or two to subscribe and like the video to help me out, it will be greatly appreciated. And if you do, let me know in the comments that you did that so I can personally thank you. I do appreciate each and every one of you. We're sitting at around 80 subscriptions right now from people, subscribers, sorry. And my goal is to get to 100. So we're pretty close to being there. And we are going to... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some of this sand down so I have something to climb up. Whoa, jeez. Okay. Didn't realize that the sand had sideways stability issues. Set. Is that... It's good to know, though. Okay. Let's head down into the abyss and hopefully we can find this charcoal. That's what we're looking for. Hey, look at that. You know, technically, I wouldn't have really needed this charcoal. I should have gone for copper, but it's good to have it anyway. We're already here. Since we found that you only need 1 piece for 20 copper if you have heat preheating the oven, if you'd like to say that. But we'll grab this here. And wondering if I should just get going here. At least we found this right away, so that was nice. What time is it? 3 in the afternoon. You guys think we can find copper before midnight? We run around after this. Giving it a 50-50 shot. There's a lot of coal here, which is great. Alright. We're gonna go. I really want to get so what I'll do is I will just kind of make this like very obvious and ugly where our thing is at here. And let's, where haven't we headed yet? Let's go southeast. We're gonna go this way. Looks like these usually, it seems like these rocky areas are a good place to find copper. I don't know if that's a placebo or not. It's definitely easier to see, I guess, because there's not as much foliage. Let's eat some food. Get going again. We also need to keep our eyes out open for cattail. Sorry, horsetail, so we can make some bandages. Oh, goat, be careful. Well, you're a boat. You are robotic goats, so still be careful. What is that? What? I could hunt goat. Wanted to. But our concentration, our objective is the copper. And I feel like we're gonna find some pretty quick here. What are we doing on our map here? Opening it up a bit. Find that copper. You know, I don't know. What is this? I don't know how deep the world goes, like how far down you can go. I don't even know what's at the bottom of the world. Is it bedrock or... No pun intended on the ore. Well, nothing yet. But as soon as I say that, maybe that'll be the cue for it to show up. It's usually how things happen. Okay. Safe glance at the map. Again, I forgot to set the color map. I need to make myself a note. Okay, we got some horsetail. That's a good... Got something here. Make some bandages. Yeah, that's good. Grab grab as much as we can quickly. So we need to keep going. You know, I could be sifting. You know, I'd probably find the copper I need faster just by sifting for the 12 pieces at this point. Panning, sorry. Sifting. So maybe since we have a closed off garden, maybe we go back and just do it there if we don't find it. Garden farm. I always say the wrong things. I always call everything the wrong thing. Let me know if anybody else feels that, because I feel pretty dumb about it. Alright. Let's go ahead and make some of that while we're here. Okay. Stack of it for now. Some berries, but they're not grown. We're gonna have to start heading back here pretty quick. It is 6 o'clock. Oops. Let's do a little work on these turnips. Oh, there is. Is that gonna be our food? We really need to. Is this a baby? I can't tell. I shouldn't have done that without armor. Okay. Robotic. It's a robotic animal. You don't have to feel bad. Oh, hey, look at that. Nice little thing there. Good thing we got them bandages. Another one. Where is it? Is that one? There's one. We will take you as well. Where'd it go? One more should do it, I think. Yep. Right. Let's just go back. We're gonna go back because it's gonna be dark soon. Did I leave the bones from the other one? Let's go back and see if we left the bones. Yeah, let's go grab those. Okay. We are gonna head back to society here. What is this? Rye? I almost missed that. Was that another one up there? No, that was... Eyes are playing tricks on me. So we're gonna go around this. We're gonna take a slightly different way back home just to see if we run into any copper. What we'll do is once we get back to the mud hut, we'll go to the garden and see if we can't hand for the rest of that copper if we don't, or whatever we don't find on the way back here. By the way, I'm going to be slightly increasing the length of my videos from about 45 minutes to about 48 to 50 minutes. So there will be a slight increase in footage per episode. And that is my cat. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. He's a very talkative little man. Okay. Hello. I think he wants to say hi to everybody. Here, you want to sit down? You can. Here you go. Right. The darkness is starting to appear. Look what we found. We found some. Do I have anything to mark this with? Let's get ourselves a couple of sand here so we can mark it. That's exciting. Ooh, look at that. All of that. Need to get rid of something here. Let's eat this. Let's put this here. Let's... What else do I have? Let's mark this. We'll grab the copper. I think we might get close to getting everything we need here. Yeah, we got everything. Wait, no, we need one more. Go figure. Wait, I can go under. No, I don't. There we go. We got it. But I can also like, I could just grab some of this if I wanted to. Oh, there's more there too. What a find. What a find on the way back. So, seriously. That's awesome. I think maybe it is best to go back though. So let's do that. We have that marked. We have other places marked as well, but the best thing is that we just found all the copper we need to make our hammer. And that is lead orbits. Seems like something I should probably take. Assuming that is a good find. I'll have to look into that when I get back. There's so many, like, just, I don't know, elements you can get. So let's mark that. That there. We're gonna need to make a space for that. Okay. Let's just get rid of these. Excellent. And let's mark that on the map. Lead. Slightly weird looking, but hey, let's keep going. I'm hearing creatures behind me. Do a little jump here. Badoop. Did a little badoop. Badoop was successful. Curious, what are you working on in your world right now? It really is fun, like, discovering stuff in this game when you find something. That copper was massive, though. It saves me some time. Oh, sorry, puppy. Alright, let's move our way through the jungle here. Hopefully we don't run into any bears. Speaking of, I should probably heal myself up a little bit. Does look like we have increased our health a bit though, which is nice. There's a wolf. I do find it interesting also, I haven't really thought about it or mentioned it, but the fact that, like, animals hunt other animals and they leave their deceased corpses. Although I would assume that, like, if they're hunting the other animals, they're probably doing it for food. So, IRL, they'd probably be a little bit more not there. Alright, we made our way back. Awesome. We are getting things done. Look at that. We have these Galena nuggets. I just want to see something here. Pulverizes into ingredient for lead ingot, which, what does the lead ingot do for us? Night vision mask emitters, leaded glass pane, lead bits, lead plate. What can we do with lead plate? Night vision mask, resonator, teleporter, terminus teleporter. Okay. Okay. Translocator. See, we need a description of what this thing does. We need descriptions, folks. I am going to... second here. Let's go ahead and heat up the furnace again. Again, I say all the wrong things, and I just feel absolutely silly because of it. What can we put over there? No, we're not putting that over there. That's not food. That meat, the mushrooms. That we need to render. Okay. Let's eat this other portion of food. Actually, we'll put this here. We can eat that quick. Let's get this all ready. We need the hammer. That is what we need. Excuse me. There. So we need the crucible. There we go. We need the peat. There we go. Let's get that going here. Excellent. Let's get that lit up. And let's get our copper in order here. Okay. Put that copper in there. Get that ready. Let's get our tongs. And get that. Put that on the wall. We're gonna need... we need coal, which we already have a bunch of. According to this, we only need one coal, so we'll put one in there. I'm gonna get rid of... I'm gonna put this over here so that... I also gotta be careful of... I gotta be careful of my molds. We're just gonna cover this off so that we don't accidentally destroy them. We are almost to 900 degrees here, so we'll do our flip-flop here. So I got my tongs, we're good there. Flip-flop that when it's almost done. It's exciting. Very excited for this. There we go. That is temperature. We do have 7 seeds here of turnips that we can plant. We also have one of rye. Get some this fat will be big for... I need to make a few wax. What are they? The little candle dish things. Right, this is getting heated up. Let's go ahead and be on ready for that. Put this away. All the way. And we're gonna be cooking food probably in the next episode. That'll be fun. Or maybe we can get that going not now, who knows? Let's see here. Is this gonna be enough? Or do I need more? Keeps going. Okay, well, I'm not gonna argue with the system here. Hammer, just so I didn't do the wrong thing. All right, we got that. Excellent. As far as cooking goes, we could cook something here. So we're gonna do some meat. We're gonna do mushroom and a vegetable. No, the mushroom is a vegetable. Fruit. Do fruit. Or do we do grain? We'll save the grain for forage. We need the cooking pot though. So let's move that. Let's get that there. What is the temperature? We're gonna need some more heating elements here. But that there. We will do that and that. Beautiful. Nice hearty dish of all sorts of foods. Let's get rid of this stuff. We got that going. Got a lot done this episode. At least I feel like we did. Do you think we got a decent amount done here? We got that coal. We're gonna need more vessels. Oops, I accidentally just used the window keys out of the game here. We can leave bones there. We should probably make a few more of those. And maybe, no, we'll have to find more cattails. At least we have those going. Oh, foods, we need more heating here. Let's go ahead and throw that on there. We got pelts. Okay. Well, we are at the end of this episode. So as our meal cooks here, I just want to take the time to thank you again for joining me on this journey and adventure. If you have not already done so, if you would take a second or two to subscribe and like the video, that helps us out a lot. Try to get us to that 100 subscriber mark. And if you do, let me know in the comments. I would like to personally thank you and greet you as well. So with that, I want to say thank you. You take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.